As we previously mentioned, the Huskies hockey team has been on an away game tear. We were able to catch them at practice and talk to them about all these games and what they're looking forward to in the coming weekend.
All right, we are here with the scoreboard and Ollie of the Battle Mountain varsity hockey team. Ollie, you guys had a couple of good games this weekend. Would you tell us a little bit about that?
Two good away games this weekend, I would say. One against a 5A Denver team, which was pretty fun. Lewis Palmer. We won in overtime, which is really exciting for the team. Then we got to play in the new Colorado College Arena. Kind of had a blowout game there, so always good for morale with the team.
Yeah, so how was that new Colorado College Arena?
It's pretty nice. Like, everything about it is just the best there is, I would say. Like, the best glass, the best boards, everything.
I remember their arena used to be pretty cramped.
Yeah.
So moving forward, you guys are playing against Summit this Friday. What are you guys working on in the coming up week to prepare for the game?
I think we're focusing a lot on speed and like passing, because I think if we get that down, we can definitely take down the Summit and then any other team we come against, I would say.
Were there any particular hurdles over the weekend that you guys think you're going to try and iron out between now and your upcoming games?
I think scoring's a big thing that we need to like iron out. We do get a lot of shots, but we just can't put it in the net.
Yeah. So a little bit more about yourself. What year are you with the team?
This is my third year with the team, and I'm a senior. Last year, pretty fun, I would say.
So you third year with the varsity team, but how long have you been playing hockey?
I've been playing hockey since I've been like 5, I would say, so pretty long time, around 12 years.
Has it always been here in the Vail Valley programs?
Yeah, I've been growing up here, playing hockey here all my life. I love it here. George has been always a big part.
So what about other sports that you play? You do any cross training and anything else?
I do football and lacrosse as well. I do football for my school, the smaller Vail Christian school, then I do lacrosse for the public Battle Mountain as well.
So you go to Vail Christian and play hockey for Battle Mountain?
Yes.
That's a pretty typical story around here. How many of the kids are actually going to Battle Mountain for school on the team, do you know?
One.
Only one, really?
Only one.
And where's everybody else scattered amongst?
Most of our team files in from Eagle Valley. We have a few VMS, a few Vail Christian, but yeah, it's mostly Eagle Valley, I would say.
So do you guys end up having to drive to Dobson more often than not than playing here in Eagle?
Yeah, I'd say everyone's like traveling for it. People are going from Eagle to Dobson, or we're going from here to, or we're going from Edwards to Vail or Eagle a lot.
Well, awesome, Ollie. Thank you so much for your time, and we will see you soon at your next game.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are here at the Eagle Ice Rink where the Battle Mountain High School hockey team is having their practice today. We are joined by their head coach, George Wilson, and we are going to be talking about the last 3 away games, which were major wins for you guys. How do you feel after those 3 wins?
No, it was a good week for us. We played a really tough game against Kent Denver and pulled off a 2-1 victory against those guys. That was a lot of fun. And then we met up with Lewis Palmer. They're a 5A school, and we were able to, get a win out of that with 5 seconds left in overtime. So that was a lot of fun. And Air Academy's struggling this season, but the kids played well. We got some scoring going, which we needed some more diversity in our scoring. We definitely got that going against Air Academy. They played well, they played as well as they could.
Yeah.
But we had more than they did. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a very decisive victory on your part. But going back to Lewis Palmer, you guys played Denver East earlier in the season, which is another 5A school. What was it like to lose versus Denver East, but then have this major win against Lewis Palmer?
Yeah, no, that was good. Denver East, definitely a strong program. They, they actually won the national title last year, so we knew that was going to be a big challenge. But we don't back away from that. We want to play those teams, see where we want to get to as a team. Yeah, they're a 5A team. We're 4A. But we don't back away from any of the 5A teams. We want to challenge our team and get our kids skating and competing at that level.
No, absolutely. You need to be playing some extremely tough teams to become really extremely tough challengers. But after that, you guys played Cresta Butte, lost versus them. With those 2 losses, it seems like you guys have turned yourselves around with these 3 wins. What was sort of the changing point between those guys, between that?
The Denver East was a tough game. We knew that was going to be a tough game. We went into Crested Butte, and the team played really well. And I was actually very proud of them. It was just one of those games that was back and forth, and we ended up on the losing end. We'll be excited to get them back. But we did gain a lot of strength in that game, and we turned that into 3 wins last week. And so sometimes taking a loss and kind of self-evaluation of the team and each other benefited us.
No, absolutely. Just sort of pulling back into a different sport, Battle Mountain Soccer had a very similar experience versus their rival, Eagle Valley, earlier in the season, and they managed to make it all the way to the championship finals for states. Do you feel like you guys are starting to ramp up to that level?
Oh, absolutely. I got a great team, and they're coming in with confidence. We have the goalie, protecting our net, Kaya Borski, and we're playing with a lot of confidence. We're getting more diverse in our scoring and just positive play. I would say at the beginning of the season we had a penalty problem, and we had a penalty kill problem. And so we've made some corrections on that, worked hard on, we're on our penalty kill, but also, getting our team to maybe stay out of the penalty box, which is pretty important.
No, absolutely. Extremely important aspect to the game. Looking forward into the future, you guys play Summit on Friday, and then you play another team on Saturday.
Glenwood Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 very tough league games, right? So,
for sure.
how's it going to be doing this doubleheader in the coming weekend?
Well, I want the kids to come out strong. We should have some confidence going in. Hopefully that translates into a couple wins for us. Both Summit and Glenwood are good mountain teams. They're going to be good rivals, and we have to put our best effort forward. And I'm hoping the kids can do that. We'll play with some poise and, some tenacity, and just get out there and do our best.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to see you guys playing this weekend. It's going to be a really fun, exciting weekend for Battle Mountain hockey. Coach, thank you so much for joining us today, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
We have to take another break. The Huskies are playing on a Friday-Saturday doubleheader at Dobson Ice Arena this weekend, so be sure to go out and support our local hockey teams. When we come back, we are talking about climbing, so stay tuned.